In this video, I'm going to give you my best tips for the videographer who wants to use an Autocue or video prompter to help their subject deliver a professional video message. So let's get started. I have two other videos that have useful advice for using an Autocue. The first talks about equipment and setup, and you can see it here. And the second covers tips for the presenter on how to deliver the best performance. I recommend watching the equipment video first if you haven't done that already. In this video, I'm assuming that you already have the Autocue equipment and prompter app on your tablet or phone. So my first tip is to avoid using a wide-angle lens. Aim for 70 to 90 millimeters. There are two reasons behind this. Firstly, if the subject is too close to the prompter as they would be when shot with a wide-angle lens, then you're likely to see their eyes move from side to side as they read the lines on the Autocue. A little extra distance will minimize or eliminate this effect. Secondly, a slightly longer focal length of 70 to 90 millimeters is much more flattering for the face. This is the focal length that's recommended for shooting headshots or portraits. For this lens guide, I'm thinking of a full frame camera, but if you're using a crop sensor, then you can use a 50 millimeter lens. Tip number 2. Set the text size reasonably large. This will eliminate any eye movement in the subject and the risk of them showing a slight squint or look of concentration as they try to read small text. And tip number 3. Make sure that the subject is comfortable with the script that is written in the way that they would naturally speak and is conversational in style. Although the subject doesn't have to learn the script, it's important that they have familiarized with it by reading it through several times. Tip number 4. Encourage your subject to be as animated as possible when they're reading. They can imagine they're talking to their audience through the Autocue rather than just talking to the camera. Tip number 5. Keep the script short or split them up into short sections. There can be a hypnotic effect in reading the scrolling text as it goes by, and the longer the script is, the more wooden the performance becomes. You can join clips together and hide the joins by changing the zoom level in post-processing. This is something you should do anyway, as it adds interest and variety to the video. Tip number 6. Ideally, you should add in some B-roll clips that are relevant to what the subject is saying at the time. No matter how good the presenter is, it can be hard to concentrate on a long monologue. Tip number 7. My final tip is to reassure the presenter that they can have as many takes as they need to get it right. This will take off the pressure. If this is combined with shorter scripts, then there won't be much overhead and you'll end up with a much better result. So I hope you found those tips useful. Check out the other two videos in the Autocue series. I've linked a playlist with all three in it here. So if you have enjoyed this video and benefited from it, then please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell and you'll be notified of the new videos as they're uploaded. I'm going to post a new video each week covering Premiere Pro, After Effects, Audition, Photoshop and Lightroom. So if you're interested in learning about these projects, then please subscribe to this channel and hit the bell and get a new video every week.